A very good morning to Mr. Abidin, Mr. Mohan, and also Mr. Azam. I am Lisimi, the first presenter in Group C, who likes to present about the satisfactions attributes of millennials towards Malaysian-based airlines. And I will be presenting on Chapter 1 and 2. So first of all, as we know, air transportation is very important in domestic and also international mobility of people and goods. This has caused the airline industry become highly competitive, and also customers are one of the factors that contributing to the success of an airline industry. So since millennials will be represented the largest potential user in this industry, and hence the study is aimed to explore the satisfactions and attributes of them towards the Malaysian-based airlines, which are Malaysia Airlines, Millennials Air, and also the Air Asia. Next, I would like to talk about the background of study. So why are the millennials? According to David 2018, 3 out of 4 millennials would prefer to buy an experience, and around 20% of the international travelers are millennials. Nowadays, airline industry in Malaysia is undergoing oligopoly market structure, which comprise of full service carrier like Malaysia Airlines, and also the low-cost service carrier like Air Asia, Air Asia X, Malindo, Maswi, Firefly, and also the Pelangi Air. So originally, Malaysia Airlines has monopolized the market until the entry of Air Asia, and this has caused the industry become competitive. After that, with the late entry of Malindo Air, it also has to compete with the existing airlines in the earlier stage. Currently, the airline industry in Malaysia is considered challenging due to the intense competition and also changing demands. So 6 among 7 carriers were facing losses in 2018, but according to the MEFCOM, the passenger traffic is also expected to increase. Next, let's move on to problem statement. Firstly, the problem will be the increase in number of complaints against Malaysian-based airlines. So MEFCOM has received 821 complaints in 2018. It is constituting an 11.7% year-on-year increase in complaints, whereby 2017 has 735 complaints. Among these 821 complaints, 810 complaints were against airlines, while the others were against airports. Based on the reports, Malaysia Airlines has 413 complaints, Air Asia has 230 complaints compared to 2017, and also the Malindo Air has 69 complaints. And also, the top 3 complaints, which consist of 51.6% out of the total complaints, will be talking about mostly on the mishandling baggage, flight unpunctuality, and also the refund processing. So the next problem will be the competitive losses. According to Skytrax, Singapore Airlines was voted as the best carriers in the world, and also the Thai Airways was ranked as the 10 best airline, but Malaysia Airlines has not ranked in the top 20 since 2014. Its ranking was dropped from 24th in 2015 to 36th in 2019. And normally, the airlines with state ownership are more profitable, but for Malaysia Airlines will struggle to compete. Next problem will be increasing competition. So as we know, local airlines are not protected by the government. Government will prefer more competition is because fair competition will bring benefits to many sectors and also passengers. This has caused the airline not only have to compete with the existing airlines, but also with the foreign air carriers. Since the customers have benefits such as variety of choices or lower fares, and hence this is the challenging for the airline to remain their customers. Next, I would like to talk about the general objective, specific objective, and also the research questions. In this study, our general objective is to analyze the attributions that may affect the customer satisfaction towards the Malaysian-based airlines. Our specific objective will be to determine and rank the attributions that will enhance customer satisfaction towards Malaysia-based airlines, and also to provide the possible recommendation in enhancing customer satisfaction towards Malaysian-based airlines. While our research questions will be, what are the attributions that will influence customer satisfaction towards Malaysian-based airlines? And also, what are the possible recommendations in enhancing customer satisfaction towards the airlines? Next, I would like to talk about the significance of the study. Aviation industry is important as it contributed part of the Malaysia's economy, especially tourism. Not only this, customer expectation and also preference are also important, especially in service-based business such as airline industry. And hence, Malaysian-based airlines have to know which area they should focus on and to improve to enhance the customer satisfaction. With this, a good image of the airline will differentiate the airlines from its competitors. So now let's move on to Chapter 2 Literature Review. First and foremost, I would like to talk about the generational concepts. So there are 4 types of generations, which are Baby Boomers, Generation X, Generation Y, and Generation Z. For Baby Boomers, they were born in 1943 to 1960. For Generation X, they were born in 1961 to 1981. While for Generation Y, or we can call as Millennials, they were born in 1982 to 2004. They are the ones who are independent, creative, and also achievement-oriented. They are also the ones who are experts in using technology and also the networking, as well as they grow up in a booming economy and had experience in higher living standards. So, while for the Generation Z, they were born in 2005 onwards. Next, I would like to talk about the relevant theoretical model. In our study, our relevant theoretical model will be customer satisfaction model, which will be used to support our independent variables, which will be using the SURFCORE model. Next, we will move on to independent variables. Our independent variables will be using a SURFCORE model. This model has 5 dimensions, which are empathy, tangible, assurance, reliability, and also responsiveness. Next, for tangible is all about the physical evidence of the service. In terms of airline business, tangible can be referred to the visible equipments provided for passengers' comfort on board, like for example, the cleanliness of the aircraft, comfort seats, and also the variety and quality of the in-flight meals. While for the reliability is concerned with an outcome of the service, which requires the consistency in the implementation of the services and also keep promises to the customers. Like reliability in the airline industry, I mostly talk about the on-time departure, the efficiency of check-in process, and also the flight punctuality. Now I would like to talk about the responsiveness and also the assurance. Responsiveness is the general willingness to help the customers and provide the prompt services. This can be seen in how the airline staff sincerely showed their willingness and readiness to solve the passengers' problems, such as how they cancel their flights, response on losing luggages, or any emergency cases. While the assurance refers to creates the credibility and trust for customers. This can be shown by the airline staff's courtesy, knowledge, and also the ability to convey their trust and confidence, especially in terms of the passengers' traveling security. So let's move on to empathy and also a dependent variable. So empathy is all about caring, detailed, and also the individualized attentions that airlines provided to the customers. Like for example, the airline staff will lead the passengers to their seats. For information, there is no airline can completely eliminate delays or any basic human errors. If any of this happen, the airlines can take positive actions and also understanding the customer's experience through empathy. Last but not least, our dependent variable will be enhancing satisfaction towards airlines. Enhancing customer satisfaction is very important to every company and it depends on the service provided. So the airlines should evaluate and also to provide the excellent service quality so that they're able to sustain in the industry. Also, provide better service quality will not only enhance in customer satisfactions but also will increase the customer loyalty, customer retention, reputation of the company, revenue growth, reduce complaints, gain competitive advantages, and also will sustain in the industry. That's all for my presentation. Thank you.